Hey everybody, welcome back to the Traveling to Sea channel. Traveling to Sea. We love to travel, love to share. Traveling is great on land, sea, and air. Come with us as we go and see together how much better our traveling can be. Hey, we went on a European vacation, France, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, and Italy in 2023. This video is about Wurzburg Germany. What a beautiful, beautiful city this is. And my son was born in Wurzburg, Germany back in 1978. And it was his idea. My wife Emily and I decided with my son Brandon and his wife Missy to plan a trip to Germany, particularly to Wurzburg, but it started out big. We actually began our trip in Paris, France. We were there for 3 days, and then took a bullet train to Saarbrücken, Germany, rented a car, drove to Baumholder, Germany, had a Rhine River cruise. Several days later, we went to Wertheim, Germany, where I was stationed, and we visited Wurzburg. This video is about our trip to Wurzburg. Wurzburg is only about 26 miles from Wertheim. And wonderful, wonderful city. Absolutely fantastic. So what is in Wurzburg? Wurzburg, Germany is part of the Romantic Road. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and they have several different points of interest in Wurzburg. And where is Wurzburg? It's in the central part of Bavaria, near the edge of the state. And Wurzburg goes all the way back to the 8th century. You pronounce Wurzburg in German, it's Würzburg. What's Wurzburg famous for? Actually for winemaking, red and white wines. And it's located on the Main River. There are several points of interest in Wurzburg. Here you can see the history of the Marienburg fortress. We actually got to go in to the Marienburg fortress, have a lot of great pictures and video from within the Marienburg fortress. The Wurzburg residence is huge. You've got some shots from the outside. We didn't get the opportunity to go inside. We did see the Marienburg fortress, the Wurzburg Cathedral. We can get pictures of that from the outside, and as well as the museum there. We drove into Wertheim, Germany, and the Wurzburg area is much the same. Beautiful countryside, just absolutely gorgeous. Every place you look. This was a rest stop there on the Autobahn, had a Burger King there. And this is the guest house that we stayed in, the Zum Ross and Folkenroth near Wertheim, Germany. Again, Wertheim's only 26 miles away from Wurzburg. There was our room, very nice accommodations, fantastic place. I highly, highly recommend it. Now for our trip into Wurzburg. Wurzburg's famous for the old bridge. There you can see the cathedral. And here's the Marienburg fortress. There you can see a picture of it on that sign there. There's an aerial shot of it. And there you can see there's the old bridge, and then up at the top of the city there is the Marienburg fortress. So we drove along there to get to the Marienburg Fortress, we found a place to park, and then we had to walk in, and this is a huge, huge facility. And you see, we walked along cobblestone footways all over in this. And there's a chapel there, and we've got some pictures of the inside of the chapel that'll be coming up, and there's a tower there. This is the Marienburg Fortress. There's a map of it, and you can see it is mammoth. And there's some just beautiful views from all over out there. Here you can see we're walking in this big courtyard, and it was very hot that day. Very hot indeed, but beautiful nonetheless. See these wonderful, wonderful views as we're walking out to get to the courtyard. There we're looking over the Main River, right there looking down into Wurzburg. There's Brandon and his beautiful wife, Missy. And this is myself and my beautiful wife, Emily. Just enjoying the day. This is again, look, there's vineyards you can see right down into the river. Now this is looking back at the fortress itself, and there are these gardens there, and we'll see more about the gardens, but this is you see the look of the panoramic shot here all the way down the Main River. Beautiful. There's a lot of riverboat tours that come right through the Main River. But here's the gardens, and boy, these were some beautiful gardens here too. Look at that. This was July 2023. It's absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful day. We had a wonderful weather for the whole trip. Now here's a shot of that cathedral in town, and there's some other beautiful churches there in Wurzburg. Look at those. Amazing. That's another shot of the entire city. Now we're walking our way back out of the fortress, and here's inside that chapel there. Beautiful in there. Got my finger in the picture, but still very nice. Still some beautiful views on the way out. Another glance at those gardens and the river. Wow. I had a German lady tell me not to miss Wurzburg, and she was absolutely right. And she said to be sure and go across the old bridge. So we're going to do that. And Brandon and Missy again. You see the vineyards. There's vineyards all over the place there. There's Emily and myself there. And Emily against the wall. You can see how thick those walls are there too. There's that chapel. This is that courtyard. Huge courtyard. You see the old well there. Quite fascinating. That's me checking out that old well. Beautiful architecture, isn't it? Amazing. Now, let's check out the old bridge here. Here's a beautiful picture of the old bridge at night. We had to drive down from the fortress, down there, there's this other bridge that has lions. This is not the old bridge. This is another bridge. We had to cross that to get to the other side of the river and go down these parallel streets. And little did we know, as we drove down there, we were going to go right past the residence. So here's the Wurzburg residence, and my gosh, what a huge facility that is. And I understand that is beautiful inside as well. We didn't make it inside the residence, but if you ever go there, you may want to check that out. Our intent was to get to the old bridge. So here's the Main River from the old bridge, and they've got locks right there where ships coming from one part of the river go through these locks to I've got another picture here. There's a view up the other way, and here's a riverboat going through the lock there. We've got these beautiful statues along this old bridge. Beautiful views everywhere you look. Of course, we had to get some more pictures. There's Brandon and Missy with the Marienburg fortress in the background from the old bridge. And just having a wonderful time that day. That's the Marienburg fortress again. There's the old bridge. Then it was time to eat. So we had some bratwurst and schnitzel at the cafe house there right at the end of the bridge. Was pretty good eating. Pretty good eating indeed. And here's some YouTube channel recommendations for you. If you're thinking about going to Europe, check out Happy to Wander. She's got some fantastic videos on each European nation and some great information. Check out her video on 101 Europe travel tips, must knows. Really great. Also, Feely from Germany. She's got a great channel, tells you all about the differences between Germany and the U.S. But she's got a video on 13 things you need to know before going to Germany. And lastly, Before You Go channel has a video specifically on Wurzburg. Travel guide, 12 best things to do in Wurzburg, so check that out. Well, this has been our video on our European vacation 2023 in Wurzburg, Germany. We had a wonderful time there and hope this is great information for you. Highly recommend a trip to Europe, and if you're in Germany, make a stop in Wurzburg. You will be glad you did. We sure were glad. We had a great and wonderful time. Watch for our future videos, like and subscribe, and comment below, will you? Well, let us know your experiences. What did you find in your trip to Europe? Keep traveling.